what's up? Hey, you got Limitless Hoops here, and we're coming at you on a Monday. All right, so if you're coming to Monday's practice or Monday's workout, make sure that you show up and you go extremely hard. All right? We have a new person showing up. I'm just trying out the program, but again, like I said, man, we're not trying to make money, even though it's really hard to make money. But we're not trying to make money. Don't be afraid to push that kid, all right, and to push them beyond their expectations so that we know that we're getting the right kind of people in our program. All right, you don't want a player who's going to slow you down. All right, and it's great to have new players. It's great to have the extra money. It's great to be able to continue the program. But at the same time, if we get the wrong guys in, it's going to slow you down, and that's what I don't want to happen. I only care about you guys getting better. And that's what I've always been like since day one. It's always proven me right. And we have no cancers in our program, basically. Okay, and I mean we have a few kids in our program that never show up. Maybe like two who signed up for the year, paid like $1,000+, and they haven't come like more than like 5 times. You know, we'll take their donations. All right. But we don't really need players who are going to show up and not work. So that's why I don't try to beg you guys too much to come. Because if you show up when you don't want to, you're slowing everyone else down. And there are only so many people in this world who are willing to try their hardest at anything in life. And if you happen to be one of them, you're a very special human being. So congratulations. All right, and even if it's just basketball for right now, and you can parlay that into something else, or it's basketball forever, and you keep your passion, and you can do with that as it will. It's gonna be a fundamental tool in helping your life become a lot better. All right, Gavin Witt, what's up, man? If you're here, check in the comment section. Would love to see you. All right, let's go with. Let me see. I have so many different ways that I can play this thing. All right, let's go with the movies, okay? All right, so we have our movie screen right here. We talk about movie time, and we show you different movies, and we usually do it on the first day of the month, and we do it all the way through. All right, but for this day, since it's the last day, what's up, Noah Masseth? Hey, Connor Rush. Sorry you're late. It happens. It happens. All right. But yes, this special take of movie time is the last day of the month. All right, and I think with all these like movies, as I say every single month, it's not about the movies, so to speak. All right, it's about what we allow ourselves to be hypnotized by. Okay, you have to understand that like when parents are like, "Yo, you can't just play video games all day. You're gonna have weird thoughts." Okay, it's actually true. It's actually true. All right, and we as human beings, we are very susceptible to like programming, basically. Okay, and I don't want to get too deep into that, but it happens to adults as well. All right, that's why in casinos the games are like really shiny and they go ching 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 ching. They make like loud noises, and we as like animals, we are just like animals where if there's a shiny object or a ching 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 ching, we actually have this chemical that goes throughout our brains called dopamine. All right, and they say that like if you're ever scrolling through Instagram, basically, or Facebook or whatever, Snapchat, I don't know. All right, there's some good posts and there's some bad posts. They say if they were all good posts, you wouldn't like it. You would get used to it. You'd be like, oh, okay, it's interesting. In the fact that it's bad, and then really, really funny, it gives you that big dopamine boost. All right, it's almost like if you're eating ice cream all day long, you're not really liking it. But if you don't have ice cream for a while, then you love it. All right, it's the same way. So we get programmed by all these things around us, like freaking advertisements, billboards, right? We get programmed by like where we grow up. That's why if you grew up in Colorado, chances are you like the Nuggets. It's not an unbiased decision. You were programmed to like the Nuggets, right? So with that said, you don't have to see this as a negative. All right, just like if you have an addictive personality, you can switch it to a positive by being addicted to something like working out or something like that. All right, but if you want to program yourself into being like a badass basketball player, movies are the best way. All right, if you're like, yo, let me work my hardest no matter what, if you've watched Rudy and Rocky and like I don't know, like Remember the Titans every single day for the last month, you're gonna run a faster mile time. Like that's just the weirdest part about it, right? So since we can program ourselves, don't get programmed negatively. Your parents are right. Right? So just, they want you to maybe remain neutral. I say use this like force for a positive. Since we're so easily programmed, do this. And I'll tell you right now, if I want to like work hard, I watched this movie called Limitless. All right, not Limitless Hoops, like the name of our book, but this movie called Limitless, where this guy actually takes drugs to get smarter. But it's just a really neat movie, and like some mobsters after him and stuff like that. But how he acts in the movie just hypes me up on being focused and stuff like that. He stays focused like the whole time and achieves amazing things. So that movie like inspires me to like work hard. I watch other movies to inspire me to like work hard at basketball. I watch other movies to inspire me to be kind to other people, like the movie Pay It Forward. All right, and I program myself however I want, and you can do that because you have the power to do that. All right, we have power over our minds in ways that people can't even realize. So watch the stupid movies, dude. All right, so let's go over the. Again, I'm trying to give you guys answers, man, and you got to just trust me on this. So the movies for last month. For this last month, this is your last day to watch the movie. If you want to do a movie review, you put it online. I'll also tell you guys next month's movies as well. So it's First Graders, Air Bud. All right. Tell me, out of 12, how many of these movies that you've seen. All right. Air Bud. Have I seen Air Bud? I've seen part of it. I won't count that as mine. All right. The Air Up There is the second grade movie. I've seen that one. Bang the Drum Slowly, third grade movie. I haven't seen that one. Fourth grade is A League of Their Own. I've seen that one. Fifth grade is A Knight's Tale. I've seen that one. Sixth grade is 42. I have not seen that one. Which is crazy. Seventh grade, Balls of Fury. I've seen that one. Eighth grade, Caddyshack. I have not seen that one. Ninth grade, The Battle of the Sexes. I've seen that one. 10th grade, Cobb. I have not seen that one. 11th grade, 61. I have not seen that one. 12th grade, Above the Rim. I have seen that one. So I've seen exactly half of these. I was 6 for 12. One movie it is. All right, but I'm gonna tell you guys what's on tap for next month, and then starting tomorrow, I will talk about each one on the day of that movie. So the first grade one will be on February 1st, so on and so forth, all the way to February 12th for the 12th grade movie. All right, but it is looking like. Let me go to the future real quick. All right, future, come up. Thank you, future. All right. Anyways, we have for first grade. You've seen 0 of them. Dang, dude. I'm not kidding, guys. Like, to this day, I play basketball like it's my job. When I come into the gym, I had maybe 1 hour of sleep last night. I came in hyped to the gym this morning for the workout. And I was thinking to myself, why am I like that? The reason I'm like that is there's a fire in my soul for basketball. And I don't know what, it's just weird, right? But I think I would definitely say that movies are a huge part of it. All right? I've hypnotized myself to like something, to love something more than life itself. And movies are a huge part of it. Again, I also got yelled at by my coach in college, had to do all this other stuff, all the workouts themselves, all the games, all that stuff, traveling, play. But it started with movies. I know everyone's different, but again, you can get hypnotized any way that you want. Or maybe you're like, I don't need to be hypnotized. I already love the game, blah, blah, blah. Nah, dude, you'll get sick of it after a while, trust me. All right, unless you watch these movies. All right, so first graders, it's Brian's Song. All right, I heard that was a sad movie. I have not seen it, but I'll give you guys a synopsis of it tomorrow. Second grade, Angels in the Outfield. That's a great movie. Third grade, Chariots of Fire. There's like a theme song that's like hella popular for that movie, but I have not seen that one. Fourth grade, Bend It Like Beckham. That's a soccer movie. Fifth grade, Bad News Bears. The original one where this dude, like, he bought alcohol for the kids during the movie. Like, what else was there? Like, he was drinking and driving the kids around. there was some kid that got an abortion during the movie. It was a crazy, crazy movie if you look at it by today's standards. But your parents will let you watch this movie. Trust me. That's why it's the 5th grade movie. 6th grade, Blades of Glory. 7th grade, The Blind Side. All right, that's a beautiful movie. It's a true story about this guy that played for the Ravens and how he grew up being adopted. 8th grade, Gladiator. Not the Gladiator where the guy's a Roman soldier. That's not even a sport. That's kind of a sport. But it's Gladiator from 1992. It's a boxing movie with Cuba Gooding Jr. Really good. 9th grade, Coach Carter. One of the best movies of all time. I mean, it's a true story as well. This guy's from Richmond High. Rich what? Richmond. Rich what? All right. Yeah, it's Richmond High, and that's in Oakland, California. All right. For anyone who's over there. 10th grade, the movie Concussion, which single-handedly basically dismantled the entire NFL because Will Smith taught everyone that getting hit in the head was bad. But it was a good movie nonetheless. 11th grade, Bull Durham. I have not seen that, but that would be. I think that one is the baseball movie. I get that one confused with this other movie that was a boxing movie during the 70s. But yes, Bull Durham is the baseball movie. And then 12th grade is Ali, another one of my favorite movies. That movie's really, really good with another Will Smith movie. And he plays Muhammad Ali in it. It's great. Anyways, those are the movies for this month. Make sure you guys watch them. I'll talk about them for the first 12 days of the month, but let me know how they are. Wait, I'm sorry. What was the question? There was no question. Oh, which movies did you watch for last month? How many people have you killed? 1.5. Why does my killed autocorrect to killer? Because you're a killer, dude. You're a killer. All right. Let's start off. We got our. Let's go ahead and do our trivia just to knock that out. Since Ben Kaufman, he's already won the trivia. I mean, he's already kicking butt. Once again, I will mail you your coin again. I got your coin right here, Finn. All right, it's right here, and I will send you this coin to California. Man, it'd be so much easier though if one of my Colorado kids would ever win a coin. But I don't mind sending it to Finn. We got to figure out a way for you to get here during one of our quarterly parties. I was thinking about bringing it to you when we get to go to Oakland, but that wouldn't be fair for people. It's only allowed to be bought during our quarterly parties. So we do have one in June, and you won't be in school. So maybe you come out for a camp. Maybe you do that then. It's a pool party. Bring a towel. All right. So yes, don't use Google. All right, don't use Google. You're gonna win either. You won either way. Let's see if you guys can do this. I don't think it can be done. I don't think that this question can be answered. All right, because I didn't even know, and I was really surprised actually. All right, so the last few defensive player of the years were Rudy Gobert, Giannis Antetokounmpo, right? For a long time though, it's been big men. When was the last guard to win the NBA Defensive Player of the Year award? That's the question. Who was the last guard to win the NBA Defensive Player of the Year award? And now, if it happened within the last couple of years, I think that this thing is outdated. So, I mean, maybe I got to check too. Man, Defensive Player of the Year, NBA? Let's see this one. Okay. It wasn't Dikembe Mutombo. Okay. Yes, it's been Rudy Gobert, Giannis, Rudy Gobert, and then Draymond Green, then Kawhi. So it's been a lot of big men. Yeah, the last guard to win it. It's so long ago. That's crazy, and it is that dude right there. Wow. All right, who was the last guard to win? No tips. That is the answer. Noah Masseth won. Now, Noah, did you answer or did your uncle help you answer? Be honest, man. That was pretty fast. I would have said that, but you didn't say anything at all. So Noah Masseth won. Wiki, wow. All right, Noah Masseth, Gary Payton, yes, the glove. He's actually the key person to our defensive clinics. He was known as the glove. All right, the Hall of Fame point guard known as the Glove for his smothering defense won the award in 1996. That's like 22 years ago. He is widely considered one of the best defensive guards in NBA history, in addition to being an excellent offensive player. Nice job, Noah Masseth. No, I was going to guess that. It was you. Nice job. Okay. All right. Moving on. Let's check the workouts that we will not, or the team practice stuff that we will not be doing tomorrow. For high school, we got horseshoe shooting. That's what we did last time. All right, make sure that our foot was turn inward. We have 180 poly for shots. That's a play that we're going to run a lot this summer. Pick and roll defense. That's just jumping people, understanding that. Point guard advance the ball ahead. That means that you don't dribble the ball ahead. If you have a pass, you pass it ahead. Under 15 seconds, up by 4+ points, and then deflections. How we play with deflections, and then the other one that we're not doing is, John, if there's ever a tie at the end of the month, do a FaceTime call. You can do it with an Android, and we will do it live. I don't know if I can make 2 calls at the same time. I actually could, and I know how, but not with the current setup that I have. I would have to have 2 cameras, 2 iPads hooked up, call with both iPads. It would be kind of weird. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, if there's ever a tie, I think I'll just do the first of the month, the first of the following month. Whoever gets it out of those 2 people, and if someone else gets the answer before them, then we'll go to the second of the month until the next one gets it right. I think that's maybe the most fair thing, and maybe even that one can count as next month's as well. All right. I'm a solution creator. That's what I do. All right. So, anyways, the elementary stuff that we will not be doing, but we will be doing it on Thursday. Clockwork passing drill. Oh, that's a great one. I love this one when it gets going. We basically have 2 lines on the lane line. Okay, we have 2 lines on the wings, and then 2 people on the wings, and then 2 people on the box posting up. From the top lines, they have a ball going either way. So they will catch the ball, rip it through, and throw an accurate pass with their outside hand. As the wing guys be cutting, so stepping in and then boom, then coming back out. Then he rips through, puts the ball down to his knee as the post player sprints underneath the basket, then pops back out with a stutter step to post up. Then you pump fake, pass it down to him from the wing. Both posts have the ball at the same time. They look over their shoulders, and they both throw an outside hand ball to the opposite lane line person up top. And it's just like this cyclical thing, and you always follow your pass. But when everyone's doing it, it's complicated, so people learn how to follow directions. But when everyone's doing it well, you get in your head real quick how to rip the ball through, and you make it into a habit, and how to make a pass, and you make all these little small things perfections. So it's a cool drill when it starts to go, but before then it looks like a total mess. But we'll see where we're at. Group chat FaceTime, but you can't group chat with an Android. Yeah, this guy always wins. So yeah, the group chat one might be kind of we could Zoom call. Actually, no, that actually works. The Zoom one might actually work. I could put Zoom on here. Maybe. That's if everyone still has Zoom. I don't know if everyone burned Zoom once you guys got back in school and it wasn't no longer the COVID. All right, the COVID. All right, moving on. That was our workout stuff. I'll talk about the middle school one in a second. But first, let's check out the homework. Noah Masseth with some bed shots. Connor Rush with some ball spins. Good job. John Sanders with a U. Okay. Connor Rush, great job with the game shot. That was yesterday's stuff right there. Make sure you guys keep working on the homework. All right. And again, people don't believe me when I tell them that you guys actually do the homework. When I talk to them about our program and I'm like, oh, yeah, this kid does this, and this. They're like, no, he doesn't. They're like, oh, is he like a future pro? I'm like, doesn't look like one. They're like, then how did you trick him into doing it? I'm like, I don't know. Maybe it was my coins. Maybe it was the book. Maybe it's because I asked them. All right? And this reminds me of the Tom Brady story, right? Where they were about to cut him They were about to cut the GOAT. That, to a foreigner listening to that would not make sense. They were about to cut the GOAT. That's a sports reference. Shut up. And it's like, what? But yes, they were about to cut Tom Brady as like the fourth string quarterback. And then, because he was too slow, hiking the ball and stuff and throwing the ball. And then Tom Brady found out that they said that because he snuck into the freaking coach's office and he looked at their notes. And so he just started throwing it faster. And they're like, oh my God, he got better. Oh my God. So that he like made the team. And it was like, why did you just tell him? Why don't you just like tell him it instead of writing it down? Why don't you just say, yo, dude, go faster? And they didn't say that because they could try saying that a million times. Only one person is going to listen to him. Is probably going to be the person that would have done it anyways. So I feel them on that, man. It's like, dude, in the end, the best players just do it. But I know it's not exactly like that. In the end, if you have 1,000 kids, yes, there will be 10 who will try their hardest. And if you ask all 1,000 kids to absolutely try their hardest, or like to like watch the movies, yes, those 10 are going to be the majority of the ones that listen to you. And they were already going to do it. So you wasted your breath. But I know in my heart of hearts, I can get that 10 up to 11 or 12. Because I may never hit those 10 as I'm asking every kid to work their hardest. So I'm going to ask every single kid. And if you don't do what I say, like do the homework, you're just one of the other 1,000 kids. And that's okay. Or 9,990. That's too many. 990. There you go. All right. So I will be the coach to ask. I won't just write it down and stay quiet. I will be the coach to approach Rohit and tell him what I think. And I think he did not like what I said. But I told him he's he has too much negativity in him. He does this, he does that. Because, if you tell 1,000 kids the same thing, 999 will act just like Rohit acted. He got all quiet. And he said he didn't appreciate that I said that. But there's one kid who will be like, dude, you're right. Dude, I got to snap out of this. And that kid will do it, and that kid will be great. So yes, I'm going to do it for that one kid. So are you the one kid that I'm doing it for? I don't know. You won the trivia. Let's go. Imagine never winning trivia of a month. Tom Brady might retire this year. We heard. Let's go with, so great job with the homework for those of you guys who are doing it. Moving on, let's check our quote of the day, or story of the day. Let's go with the story of the day. Let's watch it.
When challenged to do something out of your nature,
Nope.
be proactive.
That was from yesterday.
One.
I totally forgot.
Asking for
All right, we need a new one today. And the new one I'm watching on Chrome. I don't know why it won't show. Maybe with the settings. Maybe with the copyrighted music. I'm not really sure. But it wouldn't show on the main screen. So I have it up here instead. So let's watch it up here. Ready?
understand what you're playing for and focus on that every second you're out there. What makes something special is not just what you have to gain, but what you feel there is to lose.
All right, so look at this picture real quick, okay? It's what you're playing for. You must think about that every single day. Now, some people are playing for the car. Some people are playing for the mansion. Some people are playing for their loved ones. Some people are playing for their friends. Some people are playing for a scholarship. Some people are playing for the award. And some people are playing for money. All right? But you must think about the entire time. And the time that you put in, you must focus on whatever you're playing for. It doesn't really matter. Honestly, it doesn't matter. All right? Even if it's for our money, don't think, that's so bad. He's going for the money. No. If that's what pushes you, that's what pushes you. All right? You put that out there as a carrot and you go for it. All right? So don't forget what you're playing for. And I mentioned this one before, especially when you get older. Don't forget why you started out. Because that kid that wanted to be great, he had a fire in him. And if you forget like why he had that fire, yeah, that's a bad thing. Right? In the movie Peter Pan, I think all of them, I'm not sure, the little pixie dust that they gave them and it like made them fly, they had to think of a happy thought. And that was kind of like a throwback to like, think about your childhood. Think about like what like drove you. Don't put that negativity on you, right? And So constantly keep in your mind what you're playing for, whether it's for that scholarship or whatever. And once you guys tell me right now, what are you guys playing for? Why are you guys doing this? Is it for your legacy? Is it for your family to prove the haters wrong? Is it for the money, for the scholarship, for the nice car, for the mansion? Why are you guys doing this? Why are you guys working that hard? Write it down in the comment section, and let's see if we can help make it come true. Okay, so that we'll never forget it. I am that kid. I can never be pessimistic. Not possibler. Exactly. Not possibler, man. It's not possibler. Okay. Oh, that's just a typo. Same thing. Don't worry about it. So yes, don't forget what you're playing for out there, guys. Let's check the workout that we will be doing tomorrow. It's the middle school one. Okay, we're going to start with the tip drill. That's where we throw the ball off the backboard, run in, catch it in the air, and then throw it off. We want to try this once for the program out here, and we did that during I want to say like the offensive skill clinic, maybe the rebounding clinic. It was the rebounding clinic, yes. All right, it's a very hard drill because you have to throw the ball and then sprint to half court. It's just hard in terms of exertion, in terms of athleticism, but it's also hard in terms of mentality. Turning over from doing something and then not caring about it afterwards. You have to throw the ball off the backboard, forget about the throw, sprint back, and then do it. So not only do you have to be athletic and in shape, you also have to be smart enough to transition from one thing to the next. One-on-one wing and one-on-one rebound. Oh, I love this drill. Oh, my God. Okay, if you're coming to practice, like Noah, Connor, whoever, maybe Noah has the best chance. I want you to pop someone. I want you to go boom and hit him as hard as you can because there's always someone that does it. And don't let it be done to you. All right? We go one-on-one from the top of the key. They shoot it. Then we go one-on-one from the both blocks. As soon as they shoot it, the other two guys ram into each other. And they try to box each other out and go for the rebound. If the ball goes outside the key, you let it go. But if it's inside the key, you get it and then you score. It's a tough drill. There might come a day when we have to stop doing it because it's pretty dangerous. But it's not dangerous if you go hard. If you stand there, then you can get hurt. It's not dangerous for you if you go hard. So go hard. Not in help side equals points. So we're gonna play. If you're not in help side, you get points. This sounds like a defensive drill. It's actually an offensive drill as well. You want to swing the ball. You want to penetrate and kick, cut hard. You want to get them out of help side basically. And you want to do the same thing for the games. You want to make it really hard to stay in front of you. Okay. Zone 1 or 2 guard front. If they're playing a 2-1-2 zone, 2 people are up top. If they're playing a 1-3-1 zone, 1 person's up top. If they have 1 person up top or 3 people up top, you want to go with a 2 guard front. You go even to their odd so that they are off kilter. If they have a 2 guard front, you go with a 1 or a 3 guard front. So if they're even, you go odd. If they're odd, you go even. Easy peasy. All right. Other ones are 16 plus seconds up by 4. All right. We just have to keep the ball in possession, break the press, cross the half court line. So we're going to play with that and see if we can do it. Then the last one is offense rebound tip plus 1. You're going to play, and if you get a tip, like a tip rebound, you get a point. So people should be crashing the boards like crazy, but also box them out so that they can't even tip the ball. All right, that's the goal out there. All right, moving on. We got our picture of the day. What is that? Oh, yes. How the Mavericks started off sucking this year, and everyone was like, they're not going to do well. But then all of a sudden, Luka came back, everything changed. You want to be a player like that. You want to be a player that can change your entire team around. And he does it even on off nights. That's why when Shaquille O'Neal said Donovan Mitchell is not a true superstar, and other people say that about Jason Tatum, that crap's true, man. Those dudes take nights off. This guy, LeBron, maybe Steph, that's about it, dude. Jokic, they don't take nights off. Even when they're like 2 for 19, they got you 15 rebounds. They got you 12 assists. Like they hit the last second shot. Those are guys who never take the night off ever. It's never just like give the ball to the next best dude, right? All right, that's what you want to be. Never take any nights off at all. All right. Last thing is our quote of the day. Let's check it out real quick. I'm playing to prove everyone that I'm not just a little person. I like it. Only the weak-minded don't play the game of basketball. Amen to that. All right. And the quote of the day is to refuse to lose. I think that this was the the saying of the Houston Rockets when they won their championships. And dude, they were down in like a couple of series and they just kept coming back, coming back. If you can refuse to lose and you have that mentality every single day, you're not going to lose that many games. And you do whatever it takes to win. Just do whatever it takes. Not short of like cheating and stuff like that, but like you refuse to lose and you put forth that much effort. And in the end, honestly, if you put forth like 1,000% and you go out there and you really, really refuse to lose, even if you lose, you honestly don't lose at all. All right? So keep that in your mind. You just refuse to lose. Just keep going. Just keep going. It's a mentality. It's a very, very possible thing. Anyway, if you're showing up to the workouts tonight, I will see you guys then. It's a Monday. All right, make sure you guys work as hard as you possibly can. All right, great job with the shooting yesterday. I forgot. I did mention that, but great job with that. I saw you guys out there working hard. I wasn't there. I love when practices go well when I'm not there. All right, that means that you guys are becoming autonomous and you guys can do other things outside of just stuff in our program. All right. Anyways, you guys, I'll talk to y'all later. Great job. I'm sending you your coin. Finn Kaufman, you guys are starting up a new thing tomorrow. Show up early, figure out the trivia, let's get better, everything else, keep posting that homework, and cue my music. Thank you so much. Peace out.